At just 17 years old, he entered Formula One. Many said he was too young. Many said he wasn't ready. But Max Verstappen wasn't interested in proving people wrong. He was interested in one thing: winning. From a childhood surrounded by racing, to becoming one of the most dominant drivers the sport has ever seen, this is the story of Max Verstappen. Born into racing. Max Verstappen was born on September 30, 1997, in Hasselt, Belgium. But racing was already in his blood. His father, Jos Verstappen, was a former Formula One driver who competed at the highest level of motorsport during the 1990s and early 2000s. From a young age, Max grew up inside the world of racing. While other children were learning to ride bicycles, Max was learning how to control a kart. And he wasn't just participating. He was dominating. A childhood built around competition. Max started karting competitively when he was only 4 years old. Under the guidance of his father, he developed a reputation for incredible speed, aggressive driving, and an unmatched desire to win. But Max's childhood was different from most. Racing wasn't just a hobby. It was his entire life. Long hours of training. Countless races. Constant pressure. His father pushed him relentlessly because he believed Max had something special. Something that couldn't be taught. A natural ability behind the wheel. Rising through karting. By his teenage years, Max Verstappen had already become one of the most exciting young talents in motorsport. He won multiple karting championships and quickly attracted attention from professional racing teams. But unlike many drivers who slowly climbed through the ranks, Max moved at incredible speed. In 2014, he made the jump into single-seater racing, competing in Formula 3. And immediately, he showed the world what he could do. The shock move to Formula One. In 2015, at only 17 years old, Max Verstappen made history. He joined Toro Rosso and became the youngest Formula One driver ever. The decision was controversial. Critics questioned whether someone so young could handle the pressure of Formula One. But Max answered those questions on the track. From his very first season, he displayed fearless overtaking, incredible car control, and maturity beyond his years. He wasn't driving like a teenager. He was driving like a future champion. The Red Bull opportunity. In 2016, Red Bull Racing saw something special. After only 4 races with Toro Rosso, Verstappen was promoted to Red Bull's senior team. And immediately, he delivered. At the Spanish Grand Prix, Max Verstappen won his first Formula One race. At just 18 years old, he became the youngest Formula One race winner in history. A new superstar had arrived. The battles and the growth. The following years tested Verstappen. He had the speed. He had the talent. But Formula One requires more than that. It requires patience, consistency, and the ability to handle pressure. Early in his career, Verstappen was known for his aggressive style. He attacked every corner. He took risks others wouldn't. Sometimes it created spectacular victories. Other times, it led to mistakes. But Max learned. He transformed from a fearless teenager into a complete Formula One driver. The fight against Mercedes. By 2021, Max Verstappen was ready to challenge the established order. For years, Mercedes had dominated Formula One. But Red Bull finally had a car capable of fighting for the championship. The battle between Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton became one of the greatest rivalries in Formula One history. Race after race. Lap after lap. Neither driver was willing to give an inch. The 2021 championship. Everything came down to the final race in Abu Dhabi. The championship was tied. One race. One chance. One moment that would define a career. On the final lap, Verstappen made the decisive overtake on Hamilton to win the race. And with it, he became Formula One world champion for the first time. A dream that began in a go-kart had finally become reality. A new era of dominance. But Max Verstappen wasn't finished. The championship changed everything. With Red Bull producing one of the most dominant cars in Formula One history, Verstappen entered a new level of performance. He broke records. He won race after race. He delivered one of the most dominant seasons ever recorded in Formula One. Speed. Consistency. Mental strength. Max Verstappen had become the benchmark of the sport.